Welcome, everyone. Today is March 30th. Wow, I can't believe March is already almost gone. And we are gathered today to do our group Mercury in retrograde session. Um, I really wanted to thank you all for showing up, for participating, for adding your energy, because I find these to be really hugely beneficial personally, which is a big part of the reason that I made it something that I gift for the community. It feels really good to be able to give back to the community in this way, knowing I'm supporting you. And with our exponential energy, we're supporting definitely the group. And you know how it is, it all reverberates out. So the main thing I want to kind of share before we get started into this session is know that oh, darn it. Okay. Zoom user, you're going to have to tell me your name again because I am terrible at remembering names.
It's
Whoops. Oh,
Linda. It's Linda.
it's Linda. All right. I'm going to change your name to Linda so that I can remember it. or Lina, because I can't spell. All right. So Linda and I are going to be working through the session from the perspective of she and I are going to be the ones that are voicing the statements as we go. But I do highly recommend that you also repeat them, whether it's in your mind or out loud. You're just going to be doing it behind the mute button so that we have a clear, clean recording for anyone that wants to listen to it after. So the more I find that you're going to integrate regardless. I mean, even the people that are not on the call receive the benefits. If you want to remember things afterwards, it's helpful when you actually participate. And if you aren't in a place to do that, again, you'll receive the benefits regardless. It's whether or not we need our ego selves or our consciousness to be able to take some things in to work with afterwards. But regardless, the energy is yours. I am also knowing that energy has no limitation of time or space. I do want to let you know that if you find this really beneficial and want to share the registration link with anyone else, and that's the registration link, not the Zoom link, but the registration link, they can sign up after the fact and still receive benefits for the session from the session. So, and then they can listen to the recording. So it's always available. And I love that about energy is that it's so limitless, right? I don't know that I introduced myself. So I'm Teri Bybee. I'm facilitating this, what is feeling like a little bit of madness, and that is okay. We can have fun with the madness. And Caylin is my cohort in this, and she's going to share a little bit here in just a second. So this offering is part of, I kind of consider it part of my business, even though it's a gift to the community, women who risk. And so it's interesting to see that everyone that showed up so far are women risking it to be out here and working with the energies, though I know that some gentlemen also signed up. So regardless, we're good. And let's see, is there anything else? I think if you do stay for the whole session, know that I'll share ways that we can take this even further. But I think we're ready to go, Caylin. Thanks for waiting so patiently.
Oh, not a problem. I rushed to get here and was a little behind. So, Mercury's energy's already been feeling, I've already been feeling it. It's going retrograde right on my Venus. So I think it's been hanging out, that Mercury's already hanging out at that degree. So I've been feeling it. And this is a spectacular Mercury retrograde. In fact, all the things that are happening are massively life-changing, possibly, if we're informing the mysteries as much as they're informing us. So doing resonance repatterning is a great way to help inform these energies as to how it's going to land for us in our psyche and our physiology, and and how we feel about it, how we think about it, all of that. So just a couple of things to point out, and I'm sure many of you already know that Mercury's going retrograde on April 1st, April Fool's Day. Just quickly, the reason it's called April Fool's Day is because they were shaming people who are starting their new year at this time of the year rather than on January 1st. So it was a way to get people to start shifting from celebrating. And it took them a couple hundred years to do that, by the way. So, which I find kind of fun. But then they started playing pranks and doing things, and it became a thing. And now we have April Fools as we know it. So Mercury, which is the trickster, is going to trick us into whatever by going retrograde that day. And that doesn't happen very often. So it's a rare moment that we're experiencing. And then a few days later, on April 8th, we have the total solar eclipse, also in Aries, very near Mercury. Mercury's coming back to that eclipse degree. It won't be quite at it. It'll be within about 4 degrees of it, as we have at the time of the eclipse. And then it'll come back to that degree 2 more times, as well as passing Chiron 2 more times. It's already passed Chiron once. Chiron is exact to the minute on the eclipse degree. It just blows my mind. Like, how in the world, this must be like once in many lifetimes kind of activation with Mercury, Chiron, Sun, Moon, all, and of course the North Node, all in Aries. And Mercury retrograde it means it's hanging out in Aries from the time it went in sometime a few days ago. I forget the exact time, but till the time it goes into Taurus, which will be sometime in May. So usually Mercury runs through a sign very quickly, but because of the retrograde, it's going to be there for a couple months, probably about 2.5 months. So that's happening. And then so Mercury only goes retrograde in Aries every 6 and 7 years. So the fact that we have this happening is also not something that happens all the time. This eclipse won't happen again for 19 years, and it might not be on the exact same day. And it definitely won't have Chiron there, because Chiron is every 50 years. And then the other thing that's happening, just in case you don't know, is that there is a possibility of seeing a comet during totality of this eclipse. So you have to be on the line of totality to be able to see that. So the day goes dark, and then the light comes back, depending on where you are, in a couple minutes or in 4 or 5 minutes, that kind of thing. But it's very likely that the comet will be visible, and it only is in our neck of the woods, or in our part of the galaxy, every 71 years. So we have all these super rare things happening at the seed point of this total solar eclipse, and with Mercury being very much a part of it. So what's the message that's coming through for us? How are we creating a new way of being? And we can imagine that it's before we get into a more coherent state, things become more chaotic. And they've proven this through physics. When they're creating a superconductive field, things get more chaotic before they become coherent. And we're kind of maybe feeling that chaos so that we can move into a new way of being in a new earth energy. And so it's very exciting to be here with all of you, to know that we're focusing our attention and intention on this really powerful Mercury retrograde. Oh, one more thing is that the United States, so for those of us in the United States, Chiron is passing the US Chiron on April 20th. And that's also part of what Mercury's been doing, is passing that point as well. So this eclipse going across the US, the Chiron, first exact Chiron return happening while
Oh, we froze.
the new energy that we tap in. So say what?
Keep going. You're good.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm just also planting those seeds. Like, as we are more in our heart and more aligned and more in resonance with what's going on through resonance repatterning, then the more powerful this is for all of us. So thank you, Teri, for doing this. Love you so much.
Love you too. And what I'd said was, oh, I froze. So hopefully I won't be freezing as we go through this. All right. So let's get started. So Linda, this is where you will unmute your phone and pretty much be unmuted for the next little while. I will ask Linda to speak for the group. And in that, the first question I always ask is, do I have your permission to muscle check?
Yes.
And that allows me to then tap into everyone's systems. So with that, with you being on, of course, the assumption is that it's a yes answer, but if for any reason you feel like you got to pull out, you do what you got to do. But in reality, you'll find that this is a beautiful, gentle way to transform. All right. So Linda, I think I already heard you say yes.
I did.
All right. So for anyone that might be new to resonance repatterning, I do just want to show you my book. This is my guide to get us started. Resonance repatterning is a nonlinear process. I tap into your systems to see where we're going to go. So the group's energy drives the whole thing. We get exactly what we need from everyone through this process. And also know that I've got a plethora of books here that it'll take us wherever we need to go in the session. So with your permission, I'm now going to check for the group's highest and best. We're going to start with orientation, and we are. So we need to hear something from the summary. No, we need orientation to self. Yes, we do. All right. And I take notes. Again, if you're new to this, I take notes throughout so that I can keep track of our statements, and then we come back around to them as we're going through the process. So the first round is to find out what needs to change, what problems or issues that are up, and then also what we want or need as far as intentions that we're not really resonating fully with. So all of that is going on in our session. So with orientation, we need orientation to self. We need something from A, B, C, D, E, F. Resonating with faith is needed. It's our child aspect. We need to know the age. We don't. Writing out the statement. And it's through me as a practitioner. It's through resonance repatterning, through anything other. All right, Linda, here we go. And again, if you all want to repeat, I recommend that you do it. Out loud is great, as long as you're behind the mute button. And or if you want to just repeat it in your mind, that is okay as well. So Linda, here we go. Say, my child aspect has faith.
My child aspect has faith.
I can receive help through resonance repatterning.
I can receive help through resonance repatterning.
And we're off for the moment, which is expected. And don't worry about any of that. I'll take care of that. I'll keep track for everybody. We're good. All right. We need something more on this page. That's all we needed as far as orientation to self. We also need orientation to others. We need something from A, from B. Entrainment is needed. All right. Linda, say, we pulse together for trust and understanding.
We pulse together for trust and understanding.
Bonding with love.
Bonding with love.
And attaining a higher state of vitality and joy.
And attaining a higher state of vitality and joy.
That's off. All right, we need something from C, no, from D. Orientation to time is needed. And they really want us to be present. All right. Say, I'm anchored in the present and in my body.
I am anchored in the present and in my body.
So I move with focused attention.
So we move with focused attention
Toward my purpose.
Toward my purpose.
And what is energizing, coherent, and life-giving.
And what is energizing, coherent, and life-giving.
And that's off. We need something from B. We need something from C. We need any other statements from orientation. We don't. We need an orientation modality. We do not. I'm going to ask everybody to just take a nice breath in and out through the top of your head, because I was gathering some headache energy. So we might be stuck in our heads just a little bit. And it could be just me. I know it's a possibility. All right. So that was orientation. Going back to the mandala. Next, we're going to look at problems into opportunities. Now, I asked a question to get you thinking about some of the energies that are going on around us. And the question that I asked, let me make sure I'm looking at the, yes. All right. And so the question that I asked was, what are the ways you most often express impatience or judgment, especially towards yourself? Now, I wanted to share how not alone we are. There was so much repetition in the way we talk to ourselves when we're not being nice to ourselves. And so I really wanted to honor that we all have the same struggles oftentimes with how we are with ourselves, and how we maybe don't support ourselves so fully. So I'm going to give you kudos just for showing up, because you are then being kind to yourself and giving yourself this added support. So I did, as I went through all the statements, and we had 50 some people that registered, I didn't repeat things over and over and over again, knowing that the energy that's carried by that statement that was maybe said several times is just amplified because of how many people said it. So I just wanted you to really realize that we're all having this human experience with a lot of the same challenges, and you're not alone. So I just felt really important to share. All right, so let's see. I've got a whole bunch of statements that of ways that we express our impatience and judgment. And let's see which ones we're going to check that are key to our shift today. So we need this. Say, I get stuck in negative thought.
I get stuck in negative thought
And negative self-talk.
and negative self-talk.
We are on for that. We need this. Say, I have a superiority. Okay, I can't. Let me try again. I have a superiority complex.
I have a superiority complex.
And that's off, umbilically on. Now, just to speak to that for just a second. So umbilicals come up when it may be an unconscious pattern. And a lot of times the unconscious patterns could even be something outside of ourselves, from the standpoint of it might have been something we picked up from family when we were very, very young. A lot of the unconscious are things that happen to and or around us when we are, well, from my belief, from that point of conception all the way up to about 5 years old. So know that being able to address the unconscious is a beautiful thing, that and we don't have to figure it out. So when umbilicals come up, it's a like extra little yay for me, because it's like, oh, good, because that's something I wasn't necessarily aware that I needed to work on. All right, we need something here. We need this. Say, I procrastinate.
I procrastinate.
That is on. It was a nice strong on, people. Just letting you know. We need something from here, here. Say, I don't say the things I need to say.
I don't say the things I need to say.
Because I'm self-editing.
Because I'm self-editing.
And that is on. All right. I got had a little pain in the upper heart with that one. We need something here. Say, I have a short temper.
I have a short temper.
And that is on. As we're going through these, I would say just pay attention. Sometimes they're like direct and you think, oh, yep, that's me and that's happening. I totally get it. There's other times that you may not be aware of the energy, and know that since we're doing group work, it may not be yours per se, but there's something in it for you. So just be aware. You don't have to memorize. You don't have to write anything down. Just know that there's something here speaking to you. And I was just thinking about the fact that on the road, I've been much more short-tempered than normal for like the last 3 or 4 days. It's like, okay, let's get through that. All right, we need something more here. We need this, this, this. Say, I chastise myself when I make a mistake.
I chastise myself when I make a mistake.
And that is on. All right, again, another bump in the heart with that one. We need this, this, this. Say, I get impatient
I get impatient
and I judge that I'm not organized enough.
and I judge that I'm not organized enough.
That's off, umbilically on. So at that unconscious level. And sometimes these statements are holding an energy that's just like a tweak off. Maybe it's not that you're judging yourself for not being organized, but you're judging yourself for something else. Again, the energies will support you where you need it in the session. Oh, then let me mention one other thing. And if you did a statement and it doesn't show up, don't be concerned about that. It's in the energy of the session. It's just not the key to our shift today. All right, we need this, this, this. Say, I do emotional eating.
I do emotional eating.
That is on. Oh, that was heavy. All right. We need something here, here, here. Say, I self-sabotage.
I self-sabotage.
That is on. And that was it dropped into the pit of the stomach with that one. I need this, this, this. Say, I carry non-coherence in my body
I carry non-coherence in my body
as issues related with my health and well-being.
as issues related to my health and well-being.
We are on for that. We need something here, here, here. Say, I raise my voice.
I raise my voice.
And that is on. So that was part of how we expressed ourselves. We need this. Say, I have abandonment issues pop up.
I have abandonment issues pop up.
I feel fear.
I feel fear.
And then I am impatient with myself.
And then I am impatient with myself.
That is on pit of the stomach with that one as well. It was actually more third chakra. And our power base got affected by that. We need something here, yes, or is affected by that. Say, I don't give myself a chance.
I don't give myself a chance.
And I give up.
And I give up.
Because of fear, insecurity, and perfectionism.
Because of fear, insecurity, and
perfectionism. We got it. And it's on. All right, we need something more. We do. We need this, this, this. Say, I can't stand on my own 2 feet.
I can't stand on my own 2 feet.
This, this, this. Say, I will make a mistake.
I will make a mistake.
That is on. We need this, this. Say, I'm afraid of failure and vulnerability.
I'm afraid of failure and my own vulnerability.
That is on. We need this. Say, I'm addicted to perfection.
I'm addicted to perfection.
Yeah. I often say that I am a recovering perfectionist, and this is just speaking to me. All right, we need this, this. Say, I am a couch potato and I hide.
I am a couch potato and I hide.
That is on. We need this, 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 this. Say, I'm short-tempered with others and myself.
I'm short-tempered with others and myself.
That is on. We need this, this. Say, I doubt.
I doubt.
That is on. We need this, 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 this. Say, I give dirty looks.
I give dirty looks.
That is on. We need this, this. Say, I lose my temper easily and lash out.
I lose my temper easily and lash out.
And then feel remorse.
And then feel remorse.
We are on for that. All right, so that was all the ones that we as a group selected from our list. Let me just check. There's something more we need as far as statements for our problems and opportunities. No. Okay, so quick sip of water. Want to see what else we need. We need something more in this section. So there's some other things we're going to use to identify the problems. We need this. There's a primary negative attitude involved. All right, let's find out what that is. All right, so there's 3, and for the group, we're looking at what? We're looking at the blame attitude. The blame attitude. Okay, trying to find myself here. Here we go. All right, so we're looking at blame. So this is where the group has an opportunity to unmute and share what comes to mind. So the question is, what weakness in yourself do you imagine makes you critical, judgmental, or frustrated in this situation? What weakness in yourself do you imagine makes you critical, judgmental, or frustrated? I'm going to make notes.
Low self-esteem.
Low self-esteem. Got it. What else?
Trauma triggers.
Trauma.
A sense of vulnerability.
Got it. I keep hearing, and I'm going to write it down now, control issues.
Vermeer said past history of ineffectiveness in the chat.
Thank you. What else? There's more. These are weaknesses you imagine you have that make you critical, judgmental, or frustrated in the situation.
Distractible. And
Right.
not completing things.
All right, got it.
Unfavorable karmic connections.
Writing. Got it. That was all in caps. I don't know why. I mean, every word was capitalized on that one. So it was interesting. Okay. What else?
Who am I? Who are you? To blah, blah, blah.
Got it. Lack mentality, I see. In the chat. What else? We're getting them all out here. Makes you critical, judgmental, or frustrated. Oh, how about the way parental models? We need to list more. Oh, that was the last one. All right. So if you unmuted, go ahead and mute yourselves again. So in this list, there is a primary of primaries. There is. So we've got some specific ones. It's this, it's this, it's this, this. All right. So we had 4 that came up as primary. And they can be checked together? They can. So these are the weaknesses that make us critical, judgmental, or frustrated. So again, you can repeat after me, and Linda, you will repeat after me. Say trauma triggers.
Trauma triggers.
Control issues.
Control issues.
I wrote it this way: incompletion.
Incompletion.
And who am I, or who are you?
Who am I, or who are you?
And we are on for all of those weaknesses that came up. We're also going to look at the actual primary negative attitude, and there are 10 here. So for the group, it's something 1 to 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to write it out. This has a blank, and so we're just going to put others here. Yes, and blame others. And there's, let's see, there's 2 different options. We need both. We need this one. All right. Say, I blame others
I blame others
and have no tolerance for their flaws.
and have no tolerance for their flaws.
And that is on. All right. And then the coherent response needed instead of the blame attitude. I always love having that. All right. Say, I build a positive relationship with others
I build a positive relationship with others
based on our strengths,
based on our strengths.
and I lovingly communicate about actions I don't like.
And I lovingly communicate about actions I don't like.
We're on for that umbilically off. All right. So that was the blame attitude we were working with. Let's see what else we got here. So that was all part of that. Okay. All right. I feel like I'm losing my mind just a little bit. It's okay. All right. So we need something more here. We do. We need something from E, from F. So we're also looking at the major brain areas involved. Different book for that one. All right. So for the group, we're going to have more than one brain area that we're looking at. Nope, just the one. All right. So it's A, B, C, D, E. We're looking at the temporal lobes. And that's where issues manifest as anger, blowing things out of proportion, disorganization, and violence. All right. So the temporal lobes. We need to identify the non-coherence involved. There's 12 here. So for the group, it's something 1 to 5, 6 to 10, 6, 7. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 options. We need more than one. We do. We need this. We need this. Say, I space out.
I space out.
We're on for that. We need this. We need this. Say, I am forgetful.
I am forgetful.
And we're on for that. All right. And for this particular, these particular 2 statements, is because we have an underactive temporal lobe. All right. We're also going to look at the coherence needed with our temporal lobe. There are 7 here. So the group is something 1 to 4, 5, 6. Say, I remember what I am asked to do.
I remember what I am asked to do.
And that is off. All right. We need any other brain areas? Nope. Okay. We need something from G, from H. No. We're going to look at the opportunity the problem offers. We need something from A. So acceptance and gratitude is needed. And so for us, we need all of these options. No, we need this, this, this. We need this, this, this. This. All right. So say, I totally accept the present challenging situation.
I totally accept the present challenging situation.
Free of resentment and grief.
free of resentment and grief.
I am grateful for the growth this challenge offers me.
I am grateful for the growth this challenge offers me.
And we're on for that umbilically off. All right. You need something from B? We don't. Oh, that for some reason that made me think of something. So if you are taking notes for yourself, that's okay. But what I would suggest is that you don't write down the negative or non-coherent statements because we don't need to revisit them. They're coming up so we can move them on out. Yeah, and if there's something that you do want to note down for the positive statements, you can always that's okay to do. I will say that if you spend too much time note taking, you might end up more in your right brain than allowing the whole brain to be involved. So we want all pieces of ourselves involved as much as we can. Some people I know actually they learn better, hear better, take things in better by taking notes. So I won't judge from that perspective at all. Or I'll try not to judge it all, but you know what I mean. All right. We need something more here. We do. We need C, D, E, F. All right. So quick sip of water. So we had those list of problems that we went through. What, and this is a question for the group, so you're going to be able to unmute and bring yourself in. What is one positive action that will support you in realizing what you want instead of the problems? And no matter how small, it doesn't have to be a huge something. Little actions work as well. One positive action that will support you in realizing what you want instead of the problem. What comes to mind?
Recognizing self-worth.
All right. Got it.
When I get up in the morning, acknowledging 3 things I have gratitude for and doing breath breathing.
All right, writing.
To increase the energy in me.
Right, and you don't have to ever explain because our systems know.
Doing the tantric practices that I already know.
All right. What else? I'm going to say play. That's kind of came out in a
I was
high
going
level
to
voice.
say meditations.
Say it one more time.
Musical meditations.
Musical. All right.
I love the play, and I would add have fun.
All right. Can we add it to, I'm going to add it to that statement actually.
Yes, beautiful. And then there's a couple here, Vermeer, I hope I'm saying that, Vermeer. Do more
All
energy
right.
work instead of hibernating. Did you get
Got
that?
it. I got them
Okay.
both. Thank you.
Blitz Swan says trust in the divine.
Got it. Excuse me. And thanks for helping me keep an eye out. I'm also trying to remember to make sure that nobody showed up late to let them in.
A lot
All
to
right.
keep track. I get it.
All
Oh,
right.
and then Robin says identify truth and speak my own.
Yeah. All right. We need to list more. Not at this point. Okay. So in this list of actions, we need more than one. We do. It's this, 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 it's this. All right. So 4 came up as primary. That again isn't limiting you to these. You can do any of the ones that came to mind or that you spoke out. What their systems are telling us is that we have to take action to make things happen. I can talk about this real quickly. Now, one of the things that I've come to truly believe is that we can do all the prayers that we want. We can do all the energy work we want, affirmations, all those kind of spoken in the mind things. But the universe wants us to show it that we're willing to take steps, even if it's a little step, and that little movement exponentially grows because the universe says, oh, they mean it. They're willing to do some work around it. So I truly believe that it's helpful that we take an action, an actual doing thing, if possible, to support whatever it is we're trying to manifest, because the universe recognizes and reacts and supports is what I've experienced. So these 4 that came up that we're checking together. So say, I acknowledge things I am grateful for.
I acknowledge things I am grateful for.
I play and have fun.
I play and have fun.
Do energy work.
I do energy work.
And I identify truth and speak my own.
I identify truth and speak my own.
We're on for that umbilically off. We're having quite a few umbilicals. All right. And that's got things stirred up in my throat chakra. Of course, throat chakra, we just talked about speaking our truth, right? So part of that is speaking our truth. It's also the crossover point between our physical and our spiritual. And in a cycle of life, it is new beginnings. So we're definitely stirring some things up here. All right, we need something, let's see, that was, all right, that was action. So we need something more here. We need GHI. We're going to identify the brain structure and brain wave needed for creating these new neural pathways. All right, so for the group, there's 7 here. It's 1 to 4, it's 5, it's 6. It's oxytocin. And oxytocin is a peptide released from the pituitary gland during childbirth, causing uterine contractions, as well as contractions of sexual orgasm in females. And specifically, we'll look at this, and this is, we got the statement. So oxytocin allows me, writing out our statement. All right, say oxytocin allows me to have.
Oxytocin allows me to have
Long-term loving relationships.
long-term loving relationships.
We're actually on for that umbilically off. And another thing around umbilicals is we might be doing the work and doing the work and doing the work, and we're just not really seeing or feeling the positive results from the work. That's because when an umbilical comes up, that means that we're doing all this work, but the umbilical has its own thing going on. And so it ends up canceling out that sine wave. So it like flatlines it. So you're doing a lot of work, but you're not receiving a lot of results. It's probably some unconscious pattern getting in the way. So we're identifying a lot of those to smooth it out, clear it out, allow us to move. We need something from B. We do not. We need something from C. Nope. All right. So we just need an oxytocin. We need something from I, from J, from D. We need anything more from problems and opportunities. We do not. Back to the mandala. Next, we're going to look at intentions for a new possibility. Now, I also had a lot of those that came, and that the question I had asked is, what intuitive knowing do you most need to trust without having to rationally understand the knowing or the answer? And so in this case, we have a bunch of statements. Let's see which ones that we need from that. All right, we need something. We need this. We need this. Say, I have abundance and financial security.
I have abundance and financial security.
We need this. Say, all is well.
All is well.
And the universe is constantly conspiring.
The universe is constantly conspiring
In my favor.
in my favor.
That is all. We need this. Say, I trust my intuitive knowing.
I trust my intuitive knowing.
That is off. We need this. Say the truth is revealed.
The truth is revealed.
That's off. Need this. Say, I know my desires are manifesting now and ongoing.
I know my desires are manifesting now and ongoing.
We're actually on for that, umbilically off. We need this. Say, I die to who I think I am,
I die to who I think I am,
so I can be who I truly am.
so I can be who I truly am.
Oh, we need this. Say, I trust what I know,
I trust what I know,
act on what I know,
act on what I know,
and I trust myself to know
and I trust myself to know
when I act on what I know.
when I act on what I know.
That's off. That was almost a tongue twister kind of thing. I liked it. We need something here. Oh, wait, I didn't finish the whole statement. All right, so I'm going to do a second. I'm going to check it a second time for the rest of the statement. I didn't notice that because it was on the very next line. Now we're going to say it again, Linda, but it's going to be a little bit longer. Say, I trust what I know.
I trust what I know,
Act on what I know.
act on what I know,
And I trust myself to know
and I trust myself to know
when I act on what I know,
when I act on what I know,
it will take me where my soul most wants to go.
it will take me where my soul most wants to go.
And it's off. Yeah, that was an important piece I almost left off there. All right. We need this. Say, I trust that I am safe.
I trust that I am safe,
And I have a spiritual team that always has my back.
and I have a spiritual team that always has my back.
That's off. We need this. Say, I'm loved and held at any moment
I am loved and held at any moment
by earth and source.
by earth and source.
That's off. We need this. Say, I experience synchronicity.
I experience synchronicity.
That's off. We need this. I trust that everything is truly okay,
I trust that everything is truly okay,
and I am loved within the universe.
and I am loved within the universe.
That is off. I need this. Say, I am always safe.
I am always safe.
That's off. Need this. Need this. Say, I'm effective.
I am effective.
My actions bear fruit for me,
My actions bear fruit for me,
and I experience the benefits of my endeavors.
and I experience the benefits of my endeavors.
That's off. I need this. Say, I let go
I let go
and trust the flow of life.
and trust the flow of life.
Oh, we need this. Say, I trust my drive.
I trust my drive.
Oh, we need this. Say, I receive and trust my confirmations.
I trust and receive my confirmations.
And that is off. We need this. Say, I process my feelings with inner resources.
I process my feelings with inner resources
Take a pause before responding.
and take a pause before responding.
That is off. All right. We need to list more as far as intentions? Nope. Okay. So we need something more in this section. We do. All right. We need this. All right. This one has a little prep statement I'm going to write out, and then I'm going to open it to the group again. This is a great question. So the question that you all can unmute and respond to. All right. So the question is, what is the vision you want to live by for the rest of your life? I heard health, peace, and happiness.
Living in flow.
Living, okay, hold on. Got it.
That
What
I
is
have
the-
a right, sorry,
No, go
that
ahead.
I have a right to be here.
What else?
Creating a positive impact in the world.
Got it. There's more.
Melissa typed in abundance is my birthright, and Vermeer typed in I am true to who I am, and I create my oops, it moved. Okay, going back. Abundance is my birthright, Blitha. Then I am true to who I am, and I create my perfect life paths in service to Creator. And Hillary has heart open, and
I'm gonna hold on 1 second. Let me capture the other.
okay. You mean you weren't keeping up with me, Teri?
This is one of those where it's like, okay, I wish I knew
I
shorthand or
can talk
something.
way faster than I can write, that's for sure. You ready?
Okay. Nope.
Oh, okay.
All right, and then I got the other one
Heart
as well.
open from Hillary. Robin is my soul's contract. And Dominica is I walk my path with calm serenity.
Oh,
Truly living with pleasure first.
Say that one
Yeah.
more time.
Truly living with pleasure first.
I don't know why, but that one gave me chills. It's always a good thing.
So we live in the pleasure paradigm. Yay.
Yay. All right. Let's see. See if there's anybody else wrote something that I missed. Yes. Nope, I got that one. Okay. All right, we need to list more. We do not, so thank you all for adding. So just checking for the group, there is a primary or primaries in the list. Okay, so we're going to specifically key in on some of these. We need this, 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 this. Okay, so 4 came up as key. They can all be checked together, yes. And then give me a second to make sure my sentence, I can make my sentence make sense. Oh, ends up being a perfect sentence. I love it. All right, so here we go. Linda. Say, I live my vision of living in the flow.
I live my vision of living in the flow.
As abundance is my birthright.
As abundance is my birthright.
I walk my path with calm serenity.
I walk my path with calm serenity.
Truly living with pleasure first.
Truly living with pleasure first.
And I make sure that my intentions
and I make sure that my intentions
are always aligned with my vision.
are always aligned with my vision.
That is off. That was so cool. I didn't have to do any tweaking to make the sentence make sense. That was so cool. All right. So that was here. We need anything more here? We need something here. We're going to identify what motivates action towards the achievement of our intentions. We need A, we need B. So how will you feel when all those intentions that we just spoke are manifest? How will you feel? I heard
I will
blessed.
feel safe, free, and connected.
Got it.
Grounded.
Okay. How will you feel? Everything's manifest.
Joyous and accomplished.
I heard joyous and then something else.
Like accomplishment.
Accomplished.
Yeah.
And I see somebody's written some things. All right, I add that. What else?
Fulfilled.
All right, and I also see effective. We need to list more.
Blissful.
Blissful.
And joyously grateful.
Trustworthy.
I see in the flow and satiated.
Mhm.
All right. We need to list more. We don't. Okay, so in this list, there is a primary. Primaries there is. It's this, 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 this. Okay, interesting. So there were only like 3. And that's okay. Again, it's just what's key in the moment. Say, I feel blessed, safe, and satiated.
I feel blessed, safe, and satiated.
So I think that goes with the whole feeling the pleasure, maybe. That satiated. I don't know. That's just the way it's feeling in the moment. Oh, all right. We're going to say it again because I just saw, because there were so many here, I missed the word. So we're going to add it. Say, I feel blessed, safe, grounded, and satiated.
I feel blessed, safe, grounded, and satiated.
All right. We still have the same off, so we're good. All right. We need something more under C. We need something under D. We need anything here. We need something here. We're identifying the inner resources needed. We need A, B, C, D. We actually want to know what the frequency is. All right. So the actual, we're going to identify the note that's associated to our intentions, and it's C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp. We need to know the exact, or this is the exact number, yes. We need a dot and number after it, no. So checking the harmonious note of F sharp that is associated to our intentions. Say 369
369
cycles per second.
cycles per second.
We're on for that umbilically off. And somebody's written that the F sharp is the high heart. Cool. Cool, cool. All right. We also need to know the octave. No, we need to know the correlation. Yes. So the correlation for the F sharp. Say, I see the opportunities in difficult relationships.
I see the opportunities in difficult relationships.
And that is off. All right. We need something from E. We do. Receptivity is needed. Say, I am. Here we go.
Sorry.
That's okay. Say, I am receptive to the field of limitless energy
I am receptive to the field of limitless energy
that makes all things possible.
that makes all things possible.
We're on for that umbilically off. All right, peeps, we are doing some deep work with all this unconscious stuff we're working on. All right, back to the mandala. We need anything more from intentions? We do not. Quick sip of water. Sip of the group's highest and best. We need something from a repatterning. We do. It's from primary unconscious chakra. It's one of the chakra repatternings. All right, it's 1, it's 2, it's 3, it's 4. It's the life cycle repatterning. That's one of the ones I brought up earlier when I talked about throat being new beginnings. All right. All right, so we need to hear this whole introduction though. We need to know a little bit. Yes. So I'll muscle check to see where we're going. So there are 5 phases to the life cycle. The first one is new beginnings. It's the ether or throat chakra. And this is the phase, ether represents the new beginning, the void or the formless state. The second phase are intentions, ideas, and inspiration, which is the air or heart chakra. This is what provides the blueprint for our action. So the plan, basically, right? The third is action or at the fire or solar plexus. And its fire gives you the drive, power, enthusiasm, ambition, will, and charisma to manifest your ideas and goals into action. Fourth phase is creation, and that's at the water or pelvic chakra. So this is the aspect of the life cycle that takes you into creative manifestation. It's where the quote unquote baby is in the womb space. And then the fifth and the final of the life cycle is completion. That's earth or the coccyx chakra. And this is where the cycle is complete when you manifest or experience the outcome of your intentions and actions, or when one phase of experience comes to an end. And completion always prepares the way for new beginnings. So then we cycle through again. So again, those 5 are the throat, new beginnings; heart, intentions, ideas, and inspiration; fire, solar plexus is action; womb is creation; and then the coccyx chakra is earth, completion. All right, so let's see what we're going to do here. All right, so I didn't need to identify any problems other than what we've already identified. We do not. We need something from B. So the primary life cycle chakra being avoided, of the 5 that we just talked about, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are looking at air or the heart chakra.
We need a plan.
And there are 8 statements. So the ones that we need for the group, it's 1 to 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the statement for the heart chakra being the air being avoided, say, I feel cut off.
I feel cut off
From all possibilities for inspiration.
from all possibilities for inspiration.
And we are on for that. Oh, that felt a heaviness in the heart. All right. There's also a primary life cycle chakra that's being prematurely activated. Of the five, it's Earth, completion. All right. And there's three statements here. So the one we need is one. It's a little bit longer. There's three options. We need all three. We need just one. It's this, this, this. Think back to the days when we were just on the phone and I had this silence because I was writing, and y'all are thinking, what is she doing? Now you can see that I'm doing something.
And it can be recorded. Hallelujah.
Yeah. All
Shared
right,
with
here we go. So this is for Earth and that prematurely activated. Say, I end a creative process.
I end the creative process.
I'm going to start again. It's I end a creative process
I end a creative process
before it has had time
before it has had time
to move through each phase of its development
to move through each phase of its development
growth, and natural closure.
and natural closure.
Okay, we are on for that. All right. So it was air that was being avoided and earth that was being prematurely activated. We need something from me. We're going to look at what vertebrae are involved. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. We're at the air, so we're at the thoracic vertebrae. T1 through 12 is T1 through 5, 6 through 10. Oh, wait. Go have a sip of water. T1 through 5 is T1, 2, 3, T3. Okay, let's find that one. So T3 is associated with bronchitis, pleurisy, pneumonia, congestion, and influenza. There's three statements. The one we need is one. Say, I hold on to old hurts.
I hold on to old hurts.
We are on for that. Oh, my chest, my heart aches with that one. And we breathe and we remember that's something we're working with. We need something from F, from G. So we're going to identify what we need to move through each phase of the life cycle in a harmonious way and with right timing. We need something from Earth. No. From water. We need something from water. I'm going to go ahead and turn the page. All right. So it's again a question open to the group. What feelings do you need to access and express? What feelings?
I'm going to use the restroom.
All right, go do that. What feelings do you need to access and express? I heard anger, frustration, joy. These are all things I'm hearing.
Sorrow.
Sorrow. What else? What?
Interdependency.
Okay, how is that a feeling? Or not how is? What feeling would be part of that?
Liberation.
Okay. What else? What feelings need to be accessed and expressed? I heard sadness. Got something, I've got majorly, my third eye is trying to see into something. I'm feeling a little blocked. So if you got it, go ahead and speak it. Oh, maybe it's because I hadn't seen what was written. All right, let me add these things that are written. All right, I think I've got everything that's now been written. Yes. We need to list more? We do not. Okay. So checking to see which one of these. Wait, there is more than one? Yes. It's all of them? No, it's more than one. No. We need this, 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 this. All right, 3 came up as primary. And this order works? Yes. All right. Say I access and express joy,
I-
purpose, and courage.
I access and express joy, purpose, and courage.
We're on for that, umbilically off. All right. And we are on water. So then they gave us the water statement or the, yes. So writing it out. All right, here we go. Say I move into my creative process
I move into my creative process
with 100% focus and enjoyment.
with 100% focus and enjoyment.
That is off. All right. And then the water, coherent water quality we're needing today. There's 12 here. It's 1 to 5, 6 to 10, 6, 7. And there's more than one options. There's 3 options. We need more than one. No, so it's this, this, this. Say, I am comfortable being intuitive.
I am comfortable being intuitive.
We're off for that. And that one's interesting because that was a big piece of the whole Aries piece, right? All right. We need something from fire. We do not. We need something from air. Yes, so we need something from air, the heart, ideas and inspiration. And I'm asking the easy questions today. So here we go. So what is your aim, your intention, or new possibility that is aligned with your spiritual purpose? Your aim, your intention, a new possibility aligned with your spiritual purpose.
Aim, intention, and what?
Aim, intention, is just basically it's just focus on any of the ones. Aim, intention, or new possibility aligned with your spiritual purpose.
Pivoting the focus of my business.
Say it in another way. I'm hearing you need to say it in another way.
Letting go of what doesn't work.
Good one.
And I wrote both down just so you know. Okay. What else? Aim, intention, or possibility that is aligned with your spiritual purpose. Oh, I just saw that we've got some writing. Some people have written some things. Let me grab those real quick. And the last one, we're going to keep victimization in, and we're going to move that on out. All right. What else? Aim, intention, or a new possibility aligned with your spiritual purpose.
Assisting with the clearing of unconscious patterns acquired from dogmas, religious dogma.
Okay. Okay. Aim, intention, or new possibility aligned with your spiritual values. I'm hearing health, happiness again. Health. There's an L in there. What else? There's more. Aim, intention, or new possibility. Oh, I see somebody who's written some things. Let me get those. Writing still. Okay, so I've grabbed everything that was written. We need to list more. We still do. So if you had something that was on the tip of your tongue, please spit it out.
Teri, ease with a slower pace of life.
Ease and then something slower pace.
Yeah, ease with
Oh, ease
a
with.
slower pace of life.
Got it. Need to list more. What else? What else is out there we need to get captured? Aim, intention, or new possibility aligned with your spiritual values.
Easy ways to direct people to sources of support.
All right, I see we've got a couple of written statements. Oh, I've got a cramp in my wrist. Oh, so we're moving something. All right.
Trusting in feminine flow
Writing.
and power. Feminine flow and power.
Got them both. All right. We need to list more. We do not. All right. That was a good gathering of information we got there. So in this list, there's a primary or primaries. There is. It's this, 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 this. What? Interesting one came up as primary for all of that. Say, I trust in the power, excuse me. All right, so had to change it a little bit. Say, I trust in the flow and power of the feminine.
I trust in the flow and power of the feminine.
And we're off for that. That was an interesting that it demanded our group systems demanded that I switch that around a little. All right. And I liked it both ways, so it works. All right, so that was, we are on air. And we have a coherent air quality that we're going to look at as well. There's 7 here. It's 1 to 4, it's 1, it's 2. We need both options. We need this. Say, I trust others.
I trust others.
That is off. Sometimes our systems are really like, yes, that's what we said we're going to talk about. And so here we are. So in this case, trust showing up like this. All right. So we need something from ether. We do not. There's something more we need as far as statements. No. Okay. So we have a plethora of statements here that we've gathered, and we've seen what problems that we're dealing with and what intentions we're not yet aligned with. So now let's check to see what modality what Spiral Up tool is going to help us anchor a shift of resonance, this higher vibration. So it's something from process, from sound, from color and light, from movement, it's a breath. Okay, there's 27 different breaths. So the one we're going to use is it's 27, 1 to 10, 11 to 20, 11 to 15, 16. 16 is the rainbow breath. The rainbow breath. All right. So there's a specific color needed. Yes, it's more than one. No. So it's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. The color is violet. So violet's associated with the crown and with inner stillness. It's said to strengthen our immune system. All right. So how do we do this? So violet is our color. If you have something violet in the room, you can focus on, fantastic. If not, just picture it. If you can't picture it, say it, because our minds are, oh, there we go. Cheryl's got some violet there for us. So if you don't have your own thing to focus on, you can focus on that, or you could just in your mind say violet. All right. So our systems are super smart. They know what we need. Now there's a particular area of the body that we need, a particular organ. It's surrounding the body. So are we going to breathe it up and out? Yes. All right. So it's like a wash over our bodies. Yes. All right. So it's not in and through. It's like it's like we're in an upside down shower of violet. All right. So from our feet up, we're going to breathe it in and up and then out, and kind of like like a rainbow, right? All right, here we go. So you can do it at your own pace. I'm going to talk us through it to begin with, and then I'll just let everyone do their own. So eyes open. Oh, so eyes open, maybe so you can see the violet. All right. And if you can't see it, again, just say it in your mind. So I want you to breathe up the body. Violet coming up, 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 up. And on your exhale, out through the crown and like a rainbow. Oh, eyes open, up, breathing violet up. And out, rainbow. Oh, there we go. Breathing the violet up. And out through the crown. Go ahead and continue to do it at your own pace. Breathing the violet up through the body and out through the crown. That's washing over you, inside, outside, up and out. And that is complete. So go ahead and close your eyes. Give yourself a moment to integrate that violet rainbow breath. Notice what you experience physically, mentally, emotionally. What did your felt sense tell you? How do you feel now compared to what you did? And then it's one of my indicators that we definitely move some energy when I do that, especially I call my energetic yawn. So what, if anything, did you notice that you want to share with the group? What I noticed was I had a really soft, gentle vibration throughout my whole body. Anything, anyone else? Thoughts, words, other senses? Oh.
Well, the color of violet is a combination of the red and the blue, and that might be the male female, where it's not totally unbalanced feminine. This feminine coming in is very balanced with the power of the masculine and the sensitivity and gentleness of the feminine.
Beautiful. I also see some things shared in chat, tingling energy moving up through my body, especially in the legs. And then we also had lots of yawns, which now I got mine going. So I'm always happy when I get those, Janso, because it's like energetic shift. Yay. Just, one of those confirmations, right?
I felt strongly called to clean my windows, so I did
Oh.
that while we were breathing.
All right, letting the light in, letting it shine, right? And so that you can clearly see out as well. Beautiful. Oh, anything else we need to share? No. Okay. So let's recheck our statements. All right. So we started with orientation. So here we go, Linda. I'm going through it once again. Now we're going to check for our shifts. Quick sip of water. Say, my child aspect has faith.
My child aspect has faith.
I can receive help through resonance repatterning.
I can receive help through resonance repatterning.
Yay, that is on. Say, we pulse together for trust and understanding.
We pulse together for trust and understanding.
Bonding with love.
Bonding with love.
And attaining a higher state of vitality and joy.
And attaining a higher state of vitality and joy.
Yay, that is on. Say, I am anchored in the present and in my body.
I am anchored in the present and in my body.
So I move with focused attention.
So I move with focused attention
Toward my purpose.
Toward my purpose.
And what is energizing, coherent, and life-giving.
And what is energizing, coherent, and life-giving.
Yay, that is on. All right, and then we were looking at our problem statements from what was sent in. All right, here we go. Say, I get stuck in negative thought and negative self-talk.
I get stuck in negative thought and negative self-talk.
Cleared, yay. This one was umbilical. Say, I have a superiority complex.
I have a superiority complex.
Cleared, yay, umbilically. Say, I procrastinate.
I procrastinate.
Cleared, yay. All right. Say, I don't say the things I need to say.
I don't say the things I need to say.
Because I'm self-editing.
Because I'm self-editing.
Cleared, yay. Say, I have a short temper.
I have a short temper.
Cleared. Say, I chastise myself when I make a mistake.
I chastise myself when I make a mistake.
Cleared. This is umbilical. Say, I get impatient and judge.
I get impatient and judge.
That I'm not organized enough.
That I am not organized enough.
Cleared umbilically, yay. Say, I do emotional eating.
I do emotional eating.
Cleared. Say, I self-sabotage.
I self-sabotage.
Cleared. All right, big shift with that one. Okay. Say, I carry non-coherence in my body.
I carry non-coherence in my body.
As issues are related with my health and well-being.
As issues related to my health and well-being.
Weird. Say, I raise my voice.
I raise my voice.
Cleared.
Yay.
Say, I have abandonment issues pop up.
I have abandonment issues pop up.
I feel fear.
I feel fear.
And then I'm impatient with myself.
And then I'm impatient with myself.
Cleared. Yay. Say, I don't give myself a chance.
I don't give myself a chance.
And I give up.
And I give up.
Because of fear, insecurity, and perfectionism.
Because of fear, insecurity, and perfectionism.
Weird. Yay. All right. Say, I can't stand on my own 2 feet.
I can't stand on my own 2 feet.
Cleared. Say, I will make a mistake.
I will make a mistake.
Cleared. And I could say something that, and it's not that we won't make a mistake, but we're not focused on, and we're going to make a mistake. But, mistakes happen. So it's shifting the energy around it. All right. Say, I'm afraid of failure and vulnerability.
I'm afraid of failure and vulnerability.
Cleared. Say, I'm addicted to perfection.
I'm addicted to perfection.
Cleared. Say, I'm a couch potato and I hide.
I'm a couch potato and I hide.
Cleared. Say, I am short-tempered with others and myself.
I am short-tempered with others and myself.
Cleared. Say, I doubt.
I doubt.
Cleared. Say, I give dirty looks.
I give dirty looks.
Cleared. Say, I lose my temper easily and lash out.
I lose my temper easily and lash out.
Then feel remorse.
And then feel remorse.
Cleared. All right, so those were our problem statements that we've cleared fully. Let's see where we go next. All right, and then we were looking at the blame attitude. And so these, we had 4 different ones come up together. So these were the things that we felt were the weakness. Say, trauma triggers.
Trauma triggers.
Control issues.
Control issues.
Incompletion.
Incompletion.
Who am I and who are you?
Who am I and who are you?
There. And that was to blah, blah, blah. I didn't write that part down. All right. And then that also part of the blame scenario. Say, I blame others.
I blame others.
And have no tolerance for their flaws.
And have no tolerance for their flaws.
Cleared. All right. And then blame statement. We have, this was what we wanted instead. Say, I build a positive relationship with others.
I build a positive relationship with others.
Based on our strengths.
Based on our strengths.
And I lovingly communicate about actions I don't like.
And I lovingly communicate about actions I don't like.
We are now umbilically on for that. So even at the unconscious level. And then from the brain perspective, we were working with our temporal lobes. The non-coherence, say, I space out.
I space out.
Cleared. I am forgetful.
I am forgetful.
Cleared. Yay. The coherence with the temporal lobes. Say, I remember what I am asked to do.
I remember what I'm asked to do.
Yay, we are on for that. And then we needed acceptance and gratitude. This one's umbilical. Say, I totally accept the present challenging situation.
I totally accept the present challenging situation.
Free of resentment and grief.
Free of resentment and grief.
I am grateful for the growth this challenge offers me.
I am grateful for the growth this challenge offers me.
That is umbilically on. Yay. All right. And then we were looking at the actions we were going to take. And we had 4 together. This is umbilical. Say, I acknowledge things I am grateful for.
I acknowledge things which I am grateful for.
Say, play and have fun.
Play and have fun.
Do energy work.
Do energy work.
And identify truth and speak my own.
Identify truth and speak my own.
That is umbilically on. Yay. And then what we needed, say, oxytocin allows me.
Oxytocin allows me
To have long-term loving relationships.
to have long-term loving relationships.
That is umbilically on. Again, unconscious level. Yay. And then we move to our intentions that were sent in. Quick sip of water. All right. Say, I have abundance and financial security.
I have abundance and financial security.
That is on. Say, all is well.
All is well.
And the universe is and the universe is constantly and the universe
And the universe
is constantly conspiring in my favor.
Is constantly conspiring in my favor.
Yay, that one is on. Say, I trust my intuitive knowing.
I trust my intuitive knowing.
That is on. Say, the truth is revealed.
The truth is revealed.
Yay, this is umbilical. I know my desires are manifesting now and ongoing.
I know my desires are manifesting now and ongoing.
That is umbilically on. Yay. Say, I die to who I think I am.
I die to who I think I am,
So I can be who I truly am.
so I can be who I truly am.
That is on. Say, I trust what I know,
I trust what I know,
act on what I know,
act on what I know,
and I trust myself to know
and I trust myself to know
when I act on what I know,
when I act on what I know,
it will take me where my soul most wants to go.
it will take me where my soul most wants to go.
That is on. I'm going to read that all together so you can hear it all together. I trust what I know, act on what I know, and I trust myself to know when I act on what I know, it will take me where my soul most wants to go. It's just a beautiful statement. So thank you for whoever shared that. Say, I trust that I am safe.
I trust that I am safe.
And I have a spiritual team that always has my back.
I have a spiritual team that always has my back.
That is on. I am loved and held at any moment
I am loved and held at any moment
by earth and source.
by earth and source.
And that is on. Say, I experience synchronicity.
I experience synchronicity.
That is on.
Low.
Say, I trust that everything is okay. It's truly okay.
I trust that everything is truly okay.
And I am loved within the universe.
And I am loved within the universe.
That is on. Say, I am always safe.
I am always safe.
That is on. Say, I'm effective.
I am effective.
My actions bear fruit for me.
My actions bear fruit for me.
And I experience the benefits of my endeavors.
And I experience the benefits of my endeavors.
That is on. I let go and trust the flow of life.
I let go and trust the flow of life.
That is on. I trust my drive.
I trust my drive.
That is on. And for me, I trust that I have the drive, right? Sometimes that's a little bit questionable. So this will help us get aligned with that too. Say, I receive and trust my confirmations.
I receive and trust my confirmations.
That is on. Little emphasis on that one. I process my feelings with inner resources.
I process my
feelings with inner resources.
I process my feelings with inner resources.
And take a pause before responding.
And take a pause before responding.
That is on. So that was all of our intention statements. And we are now on for all those, resonating with all those. And then we were stating our vision. All right. See, I live my vision of living in flow.
I what my vision?
I live my vision.
Oh, I live my vision of living in flow.
As abundance is my birthright.
As abundance is my birthright.
And I walk my path with calm serenity.
And I walk my path with calm serenity.
Truly living with pleasure first.
Truly living with pleasure first.
And I make sure that my intentions.
And I make sure that my intentions
are always aligned with my vision.
Are always aligned with my vision.
Nice, strong on for that. Yay. All right, and what we get out of all of this, manifesting our intentions, say, I feel blessed.
I feel blessed,
safe, grounded, and satiated.
safe, grounded, and satiated.
We are on for that. And then it was the harmonious note of F sharp associated to our intentions. This is umbilical. Say 369
369
cycles per second.
cycles per second.
That is umbilically on. Yay. And the association of the F sharp, say, I see the opportunities in difficult relationships.
I see the opportunities in difficult relationships.
That is on. And then this one's umbilical. Say, I am receptive to the field of limitless energy.
I'm receptive to the field of limitless energy
that makes all things possible.
that makes all things possible.
That is umbilically on. Yay. And then we moved to the life cycle repatterning. It was air chakra that was being avoided, and that's ideas and inspiration. It's the heart. Say, I feel cut off from all possibilities for inspiration.
I feel cut off from all possibilities for inspiration.
Cleared, yay. And then it was earth that was being prematurely activated. Say, I end a creative process.
I end a creative process
before it has had time to move through each, before it has had time to move through each phase of its development. Growth and natural closure. Cleared that one, yay. And then it was T3 in our vertebrae, air, that was associated. Say, I hold on to old hurts.
I hold on to old hurts.
We're going to let those go now. Yay. All right. And then we were moving. This is the areas that we worked with in the life cycle phase. So water, the pelvic chakra, this one's umbilical. Say, I access and express.
I access and express.
Joy, purpose, and courage.
Joy, purpose, and courage.
And that is umbilically on. Yay. Say, I move into my creative process.
I move into my creative process.
With 100% focus and enjoyment.
With 100% focus and enjoyment.
That is on. Also part of water. Say, I am comfortable being intuitive.
I am comfortable being intuitive.
That is on. And then we were also looking at the air chakra, ideas and inspiration. And we had one that came up. Say, I trust in the flow and power of the feminine.
I trust in the flow and power of the feminine.
Yay, that is on. And then the last thing, say, I trust others.
I trust others.
Whew, that is on. So let's just sit for a moment with this energy and just make note of what you've been processing as you went through the session. Let me check while you're doing that. There's something more we need for the session. No, the session is complete. So give yourself a moment, eyes closed, open if you'd like. And what really stood out for you? Whether they were problems you were releasing or intentions, the coherence that is really ringing a bell for you. What, if anything, really stood out that you might want to comment on? So this is your chance.
From a body perspective, I don't think I've ever yawned so much through a session. Seriously, lots of yawning and some burping.
Moving things through, moving them through.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I'm just reading the comment. Mark Rudy, I think, has theorized that yawning is a reptilian brain mechanism of grace to reset the response patterns to trauma and other non-coherent experiences, especially in early childhood. All right.
Great. That'll our identities, which changes.
Anything else from anyone that you want to share? Of questions, comments? Go ahead, Dominica.
I just want to say that I felt really, really connected with everyone in this group. And I have done quite a few Zoom meetings and stuff, but there just was a really wonderful sense of the web and all of us being attuned. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. I'm so happy to hear that. It's always my intention to really hold space for the group. I feel like I'm a master space holder. That's part of why I'm here. And so getting the opportunity to facilitate groups like this just feeds my soul. And I just love being able to bring everybody's energy together. It's just such a beautiful thing. So I'm so glad that you expressed that and shared it with us.
And I'm thankful to you and also to Veronica, who shared your information with me.
Oh,
we met at a holographic repatterning class years and years ago. So this is really special because I'm 76 and it's time to share what I came to share. If I don't think, it's now or never. So
yeah. It's never too late. Never too late.
Really perfect.
Yeah. And for those of you that are younger, that yay that you're in the energies at a younger age. And for those of us that are maybe more in our wisdom years, because I'm 60 myself, it's like, and it's never too late. We can still affect ourselves and our worlds. So yay. Caylin, I feel like you've got something to say.
I'm just thinking I'm just appreciating because I'm trying to remember, was it like, when did we start doing this? And we were doing it monthly, and then we went to the Mercury retrogrades and so on. Was it like 2008, 9?
Yeah, it was a long time ago. Yeah.
Time ago. So
About that.
I remember that too. But it's been so good. It's just, I think and sometimes we don't always necessarily see it right away. So a thing that I would just invite everyone to do is just ask the universe to send you a sign to let you know that this is already working in your life.
Yes. Yeah. And actually, that's a really good lead in. Let me share one other thing. Well, it might be more than one, but let me share this next thing. Be the witness. Be the witness of your life. Watch for the subtle things and watch for the big magical things. There are 3 different ways that things may show up for you. It may be a personal coherence shift. You feel things differently. You are personally, you're experiencing, whether it's a feeling of happiness or a relaxation or whatever, but you personally are noticing a shift. It could be an awareness response where you are aware, yes, life still happens. It's not going to go away. But what you're noticing is that your response to it, your awareness around it is more about the gift that comes from it, whether that's, challenges or the beautiful things that show up in life. And then the other thing is relationship coherence. Notice that you might be relating differently or others are relating differently to you, or even that support shows up in unexpected ways. So watch for it from a personal standpoint, an awareness standpoint, and a relationship standpoint. Those are 3 ways that you can really just keep an eye out. I'm getting all kinds of chills, so I don't know what you all are feeling right now, but just be aware, be the witness. And I am, along with what Caylin said, I invite you to go out knowing that you have made a difference in your own life and a difference in our lives as a group, as well as the people around you, because this is I'm going to say it for myself, this is some amazing work. I am so grateful that I was introduced to it back in 2000 and that it's something that is a part of my life. It's something that I receive weekly and that I absolutely adore sharing. And in fact, that kind of leads into if you have something that has come up that really came to your awareness during the session and you want to work on it personally in a deeper way with me, know that I do offer this Mercury retrograde group a special fee. And I don't know that I said that right. where I normally charge $175 for a session for the Mercury retrograde group and only for you guys, it's 125. Or if you buy a package of 3, it's 100 for each. So just know that if you choose to work with me to go deeper in it, I'm so happy to help support you in your journey. Or just know that you have the power and the fortitude and the skills and the resilience to do whatever work you need to with what came up in the session. So it is yours. You don't have to think about it. You can if you want to. And just go out and be and enjoy and be at the flow and power of the feminine. I loved that as one of our final statements. That was just amazing. So, all right. Anything else? Anything else from anyone? Caylin, love you too. Love you so much. Love you all. Oh, and she got hearts. I don't know how that happened. That was so
If you
cool.
do this in front of your computer, it spreads the love.
Well, you have to have a special computer, I guess.
I don't know. You gotta hold it for a moment, hold still for a moment, see if it'll come out.
You've got
Oh.
something special going on. I'm going to find out about that.
I'm all about the love, so you know.
Absolutely. Thank you all very, very much. Be safe, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and namaste. And we'll see you next time in like 3 months. Blessed be,
Thank you,
everyone.
Teri.
Blessed
Thank you.
be.
How you doing, Teri? You okay?
I'm doing well. Thank you so
Good.
much for asking.
Okay. All right. Take care.
And my headache went away too. So yay.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Good.
there we go. There's another heart.
Right.
Thank
All right, y'all. Love you.
Love
Bye.
you too. Bye.
Thank you, Linda.
You're welcome. My pleasure. Thank you. I'll have to report. How do we find you? How do we find you?
If you go, I'm on Facebook, Teri Bybee, or you can go to womenwhorisk.com.
Oh, yeah.
And you can,
It'll be also won't it be a way to connect with
oh,
you? And
I didn't even say, and the recording will be sent out.
yes.
So you'll have that information as well. So,
Perfect.
all right.
Beautiful.
Thank you, everyone.
Well,